Hello everyone, Charles Walhingford back again with another cigar video, and I am here at Titan Cigar in Gambrills, Maryland. I'm here to talk to you about the pros and cons and the variations and the choices you make when you're buying cigars, either in a B&M, brick and mortar, cigar lounge, or online. Which one's better? Purchasing online, purchasing at a brick and mortar. Also, the cigar I'm smoking today is from Titan. This is their signature line here. It's actually an Aurora cigar. So if you like Aurora cigars, this is a Aurora cigar right here. This is a Titan cigar Maduro. Really pretty good. And I was lucky enough to get a pairing with Four Roses Kentucky straight bourbon, small batch. Really nice combination. You might see that later. But we're going to discuss that right now. So let's go ahead and get into the pros of purchasing online. So first of all, when you purchase online, what's the number one thing? The price. The prices are so much nicer, and they're always giving away free things. You can always find some kind of coupon code. They have specials all the time, so it's hard to compete with the prices online if they have what you want, and we'll get to that later. But you can't compare how many different ways to save money online compared to B&M. And the freebies, they're always throwing in extra cigars or hats or t-shirts, ashtrays, you name it, they're throwing it in. You buy a box, especially if you're buying boxes and buying in bulk. And if a little side note, if you don't know why they can save so much money, it's the overhead costs. They don't have to pay for the nice decor. They don't have to pay for the employees to be a certain way or even be really well versed in what they're doing. They're just packing boxes, packing bags. That's all they're doing. So that's one of the biggest pros of purchasing online is the price. You can't compare. The price is great. Convenience. The convenience of a online cigar lounge it's 24 hours. They're never closed, though you do have to wait a little bit of time, or depends on where you are. A lot of time, maybe at the most a week. Sometimes for me, just 2 days. When you order online, it's there right away. And we'll get to the con that goes along with that later. Next thing is the selection. You have thousands and thousands of cigars to choose from. Again, because they can use a small warehouse or even a large warehouse and have tons and tons of product, because they're not worried about chairs, they're not worried about tables, they're not worried about ashtrays. If they have ashtrays, they're selling the ashtrays, so you don't have to worry about that. Well, if you're the person or the company that's an online retailer, you don't have to worry about those things. So the space they use goes all to the product, pretty much all to the product. So it's easy, and they could have all kinds of different types all around, from your obscure to your commonly purchased. They can have them. And to go along with that, if one doesn't have one, and you're looking at Cigar International, they don't have what you want, you go to Thompson. If Thompson doesn't have it, you go to Holts. Just that quick, at the tip of your fingers, you can switch in seconds. You can go shopping in one place in your pajamas, 24 hours, extremely convenient. All right, let's go over some cons of purchasing online. Customer service. There is none. There's no customer service. No one there to help you out and walk you through it. Most places that you buy from a B&M is a cigar lounge. So you don't have customer service. That means you're not going to have a person in there walking you through it. It's a lot of people. Again, side note, I worked at a cigar lounge. I do a separate video, or that video may be out now. I worked in a cigar lounge for a little while, and we're always helping somebody with their first cigar. A lot of times people come in, have no idea what they're doing. You purchase online, you have no idea what you're doing, you're going to be lost. And the chances of you purchasing the wrong cigar are very, very high. Again, what I was saying with the lounges, that's an online cigar place. It's not a lounge. It's not a place to meet friends, to meet like-minded people, to conduct business. But online, there's nothing. It's nothing. It's just nothingness. Just a picture, and that's it. It's not personable at all. All right, let's go and move on to our pros and cons of purchasing from a B&M, a brick and mortar, your actual cigar lounge. So when you're purchasing at a brick and mortar, you can buy in bulk if you want, but when you're buying in bulk online, that's the best way to do it. Suppose you just want to try a cigar for the first time and you just want one. You just want to buy a singular cigar. It does not pay at all to purchase online, buy a single cigar. And sometimes that cigar isn't available at all singularly. It's available only in a 3-pack, a 5-pack, or even a full box. Especially when it comes to the high-end cigars, it can be very difficult to spend $400 on a cigar because you have to buy the whole box at one time, and you don't even know if you like it. The great thing about buying it from a B&M brick and mortar is you can buy one at a time, or maybe just two. But it's not worth it to do it that way online because you're paying shipping and handling, and there's, even though the taxes are lower in most of those places, you still have to pay taxes. So you're really not making out if you're buying one cigar and paying shipping and handling. Is probably no lower than $5. It's not worth it. So buying one at a time, sampling, it's great for your B&M. All right, back to customer service. Now, at a brick and mortar, to be honest with you, most of the associates aren't paid well. So why are they there? They're there for usually one reason only. They actually like cigars. Imagine any place you go to and they absolutely love the product that they're selling. That is an extremely difficult thing. A lot of people don't like their job. A lot of people don't like their job. But that's the only reason why they're there. They actually like their surroundings. They like what they're doing, what they're promoting for the most part. They like it. They enjoy it. That's their thing, their hobby, their passion. And they're selling it to you. So that's something to consider too. When they suggesting a cigar, it's a good chance that they had it before and they like it. It's a very, very good chance. Probably 95% chance they're suggesting a cigar that they've had before they like. How many times you go to anywhere else where they actually never had that product before and they're selling it to you? That's what they're doing at a brick and mortar. This is the number one reason. The number one reason, and it's really is what this video really is about. And part of the reason, or a big reason, why I'm here at Titan Cigars is the fact that brick and mortars get the better cigars. I guess am I going to say better? No, I'm going to say better. Yeah, I'm going to say better. They're the ones that have the limited editions. They're the ones who have the rarely found. And a little asterisk, a lot of them like to age their cigars. You're not going to find that at Thompson. You're not going to find that at Cigar International. They need to push product. Like I said here, like at Titan, they have aged cigars here. And an aged cigar is something special, guys. It's something real special. And if you can't get that anywhere else. usually. I mean, any online. You can sit through the internet here and there and find some age stuff, but age is hard to find. But here, how about things like this? CAO Brasilia on the Vitola, the box press, doesn't exist online. It just doesn't. TAA, a lot of the TAA special editions aren't available online. There's some negatives to brick and mortar, and I'm not going to double up and everything and talk about things I've already talked about with the pros of purchasing online, because that's where most of the cons are. Let me get some original cons. The thing that probably the most frustrating, or things you may not know about, is the fact that a lot of times these cigar lounges, they can push certain products. They'll sway you a certain way because their manufacturer is really wanting them to sell certain. Their distributor wants them to sell certain ones, and sometimes they're kind of pushy. They can be pushy. Yeah, they can make you actually leave. I've had circumstances where the person really was talking down to me when they were supposed to be trying to help me. Of course, you don't have that online because no one's talking to you. But yeah, a lot of times they can pressure you or sway you because they're being compensated to sell a certain product. And then the other thing is finite products. A lot of times, as I talked about before, a cigar lounge has to dedicate a certain space to you being comfortable. TVs and comfortable seating and the decor. That doesn't happen online, so they can spend a lot more space in product, so products run out in B&Ms a lot. So we know this is a finite product, and the products run out a lot, and a lot of times when they run out, it's because of you. That's your favorite cigar, and you're like, hey, where's my favorite cigar? Sorry, we don't have any more. Why not? You smoked them all. That's what happens sometimes too, unfortunately. But that's pretty much it as far as the cons. So I'm not overlapping too much. But what is the bottom line, guys? What should you do? Should you completely abandon purchasing online? Should you only go to a brick and mortar? I would say no. I would say you gotta go to both. My advice: buy your cigar, buy your singular cigar, and if you really like it, buy your singular cigar at a B&M, and if you really like it, go and purchase on Cigar International a full box or something like that. Maybe that might be best for you. But make sure you do both, and you'll definitely find some hard to find or unusual limited editions in brick and mortars that you're not going to find online. That happens all the time. All right, guys, I hope this helped you out for your choices of cigars and your choices, see you later, and your choices of, I didn't do any alcohol. Your choices of your cigars. If you like the video, hit the like button. Please, by all means, leave a comment and share the video if you liked it. Might as well share. And if this is your first time watching my video, make sure you subscribe. I'm Charles Walhingford. Titan Cigars, B&M, and online are how I spend my money.